Dude, it's bullshit. My Elgato isn't working. What in the hell? Like, I literally pushed it, and it quite literally just said, no, fuck you. I refuse. I refuse to play. Oh, well. There's nothing I could do. I'm tired. Yeah, it actually didn't update at all. Well, I'm not unplugging it. That's too much work. I know why it's not working, but I'm not gonna fix it now. I was hoping it would work, but who cares? It's just King of Limbo. Oh no, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? I guess I'll stream until I figure something out. Anyway, I didn't stream yesterday. I wasn't feeling good, blah, blah, blah. You've already heard this before. But I do feel better today, so I will stream today. It's funny how that works out. But yeah, I actually do feel a lot better today than I did 2 days ago, especially than 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I just felt terrible. So this is already quite the improvement, I'd say. Feels good, man. Pretty fucking cool, huh? Oh, nice. We got all 48 florins, dude. Alright, well, obviously, like I said before, we have to do side quests, because we have basically nothing. Where is the viewpoint? Okay, here we go. I'll be taking this, though. We're actually making more money from chests. I mean, but that's just how much there is to buy in this game. Whereas before, buying stuff, like, heavily increased things. Like, one stall gave us only 48 florins. Oh, that is loud. And it was delayed, too. I can't believe this game. Thank you. Like, bro, we just started. Gentle push, no need. Alright, reopen. 900 florins for a bank. Ah, nice. Very good. So banks are where we collect income. Excess money will be lost. You only have 48, right? Yeah. So it's the usual. It's a little bit faster than going to Claudia. You just go in and push. Since this is like your main headquarters, renovating a lot of this is like really easy, right? Like this is the ones you'll probably be hitting up the most, because I believe Tiber Island is where you spend most of your time. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Alright, we could buy new gear. Okay, and let's get the doctor if we can. Yes, okay. Well, now we have some basics. I mean, that's really what matters. So we're going to try to do as much as we can, given our limited resources. Okay. So what I'd say that we should do first is let's go hit up some towers. I believe they tell you how difficult each one is, roughly, when you get close to it. Most of them double as viewpoints, so when you actually complete the tower, I think you automatically get the viewpoint as well. So you don't have to reclimb it or something. I think once you complete the tower by killing the captain, you can just go ahead and finish it. Now, some captains flee. I believe some captains fight. I think one time in one of these games, I just walked up and the captain died out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how does that even work? A lot of weird stuff can happen. It's an open world game. You know how it is. Sometimes just weird shit happens and there's not really much you could do about it. So, I say we get to work on some of that. There you go. Wow, they have no lookouts? Interesting. I lied. Holy shit. Dude, this dude is fucking angry.
Don't lead to us napping.
Oh, shit. Yeah, See how he's a little bit red? That means he's gonna come over here. Oh my god. Okay. This dude is a fucking camper. Look at him. I didn't mean to do this. Ah! Can I not stab him? Actually, I don't think you could stab them as easily in this game. Alright, anyway. My specialty. Oh! I can't see him. Fuck, here we go. Did we kill him? Actually, wait, I don't think you could kill him that way. Shit, this is a really bad place to fight. Yeah, you do have to kick, okay. Kick. What is it? Kick every other combo? Something like that. It's some combo flow you have to get into. We're doing damage to him. It'll just take a little bit. There you go. Okay. You can't climb this? Are you serious? Alright, here we go with the slow climbing. Okay, they missed. See? Not that bad. It gets worse when you have ones that run. What in the fuck? It gets worse when you have ones that run because sometimes they can run away and their allies will just stall long enough that they just disappear and then they despawn. It's nothing crazy. It's not like it becomes missable, but it becomes annoying if you have to wait, run around, and probably teleport. The funny part is that most of this disappears after these next two games, which is actually like a tragedy. Okay. There you go. Now, obviously, we don't have the money to buy everything around here just yet, but that's totally fine. What really matters is we get the viewpoint, and I guess repairing the fast travel is like a pretty big one, so we'll work on that as well. That way we could just save as much time as possible. We don't have to constantly run around places. That's really what matters. Let's see. Well, we have one. I don't know if we have enough money to even do any fast travels. You know, it's funny because they don't even really do fast walk anymore. I think nowadays you just shove enemies out the way. You just shove people out. I don't even think that's a thing anymore. Which, honestly, I don't really even blame them. Like, I get they moved away from the profile system, which is kind of fine. I mean, it was one of the more unique things. But, I don't know. Sometimes the profile system is just weird. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not bad weird. It's just weird. The Pantheon. Okay. Let's get the viewpoint. Unless it's dangling off the side, potentially. And then certain big landmarks you could buy. Because obviously Rome is like a big city. Everyone loves Rome. So certain big landmarks you could buy, and they give you like a lot of money. It's like you basically get like tourism revenue. As if you're playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something. And you know what? Money's money. Why am I going to complain? It's one of the perks. I mean, at this point, it's been so long since I played this game. Like, anything like this is refreshing to me. Can I grab this? Yes. Okay. I think I remember doing that. Oh my god! Just... Okay, well, at least that wasn't that bad. This too high? Nope. Thank you very much. I will be trying to find my way around to the front. I never said they make it easy. Okay. That's why when I play Odyssey and I play Valhalla and you could basically climb like almost anything, it's like such a huge positive to me because it's like, you know, like finally you could just climb wherever you want. You could approach things in so many different ways. There's some things you can't, but it's way less than this game. Like this game you could tell only certain things really work as climbable. Okay. Alright, what do we have? Let's see. Let's see how expensive the fast travel is. $350, not bad. Yeah, and we need to do this with pretty much every fast travel point we come across. So we have a couple already. I say we go up. Let's get this one. It's nice, too, because I feel like a lot of games, like, need fast travel. I think it's one of those things that, like, it sounds like it really kind of diminishes the gameplay a bit, but depending on how big your game world is, I think it just helps. So, like, Fallen Order's the other game I really wish had fast travel in it. And that's why it was one of the first things they added in the second game, because it's just weird. It's weird to play for so long, and you're basically, like, crippled. You can't really go anywhere quickly. You have to manually retraverse the world. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely something I kind of wish that they had put into it. That would make it, like, a legitimate, like, 9.5 out of 10 for me. Whoops. I'm repairing. Thank you. Maybe they're all only $350. Okay. Can I move? Thank you. Alright, let's grab this. I think the top left of the map is for the end game, so we actually won't go there anytime in the near future. Can you not? Thank you. Very nice. Santa Maria de Miracoli and Santa Maria di Montesant. I'm assuming it's Two Towers, which is also a Prince of Persia game. No, I'm sorry, it's the Two Thrones, excuse me. Two Towers is the Lord of the Rings movie. Is this dude really gonna camp here like an asshole? I'm gonna have to kill him. That's annoying. Maybe? Up? Thank you. No, you don't see anything. Jackass. Alright, so this is the northern boundary of the map. Yeah, basically, top left is out of bounds. I'm pretty sure that's only at the end of the game we get that, so no biggie. Alright, we'll spend the last of our florins to upgrade this, if we can. I do not want to call horse, thank you. Okay. I think we just got some money deposited, but I think we have to go back to a bank. So as you can see, every 20 minutes now we get 1,000 florins, which is good enough. Unfortunately, because our money is so low, we can't really do much. I probably should have renovated the bank first. What is this? Empty faction. Oh yeah, you can place faction buildings. Okay. Yeah, this is the Vatican district. Actually, maybe the map from the Assassin's Creed 2 is still here. Yeah, maybe. Right? I think it came in somewhere along here, maybe. I have no idea how that worked out. I think the same map is here, actually. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool that they maintain parity. Alright. Okay, well, let's use our fast travel. We're gonna go back to Tiber Island. Yeah, I don't think we've acquired notoriety yet. I think that's going to come up soon, because I've done a couple things. Alright. Let's leave. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling too good yesterday, so that's kind of why. I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I laid down, it was like 5:25, I woke up, it was 1:25. So I said, forget it. Oh, God damn it. Get back here. What in the fuck? I like how you can't tackle them on just certain platforms, man. Oh, forget it. Down, down. Oh my God. Okay, I have no idea where he went. Whatever. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Alright. Let's go north again. We can renovate this. I'm just gonna renovate as many as many openings as I can. And then we could go back to, like, burning down some towers. I think in Revelations they make it like a mini game where you have to play, like, area defense. I believe that's something that they do. Like, so enemies will occasionally try to take back territory and you have to play defense. I think that's something they do. Okay. Here, you don't have to do that. Okay. We have another tower. Get out the way. I can't be bothered to let go of R2. What in the fuck? Oops. It was a mistake! Where the hell is this dude? Honestly, at this point, running in might just work. So, lick a bum asleep all day. No joke, if you need to rest, your health is more important than a stream. And yes, they try to take it back. Yeah, it's the next game. Yeah, no, like I said, I haven't been feeling good these last few days. So, like, you know, do I want to be on here and feel not great the whole time? Probably not. I just take it easy. Do I feel bad missing a stream not even 2 days into the fucking new year? Of course, but, you know, like, if I'm actually in discomfort, you know, it's not that serious. Wait, why the hell is he over here? It's gonna make me jump out immediately. Or maybe not. Haha! Yeah, this guy likes, so this guy likes to flee. Very nice. Hello? Climb? What in the fuck, dude? I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like the fast climbing of future games. I know that saying that you like something from the new games is, like, heretical to some people. They consider this to be, like, one of the greatest games of all time, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's definitely improves on 2 in a lot of ways. But man, dude, like, I just feel like there's a lot of credit that should be given to some of the newer games. I know that that's, like, the craziest thing I could possibly say is to praise a new Assassin's Creed game. But man, the climbing in this game is really slow. Also, if I had to, like, Hail Mary another criticism, it's not as minor, or I'm sorry, it's not as major in this game. I feel like the story pacing gets really weird in Brotherhood. It's especially noticeable in Revelations. I feel like Revelations has some of the worst story pacing next to Rogue, and Rogue is literally an incomplete game. You could tell that they were probably really scraping the bottom of the barrel to finish up Revelations. And that doesn't mean the story's bad. It's just like, it doesn't take any time to sink in. It's like, Rogue is bad because characters get introduced and they're gone in a cutscene. Get the fuck in here, bitch. That would be like my #1 complaint. Would be like, oh wow, that's all my money. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Rogue. But Rogue, you could tell, they were like, let's have 2 Assassin's Creeds in 1 year. And I've said this before, and I'll be eternally salty about it, because Rogue has such good potential, and none of it was realized because the game is so short. And you don't actually get to, you know, sometimes it's nice, you know, like if you have a visitor in your house, do you want the visitor to just show up and then immediately run away? No, stay a while, right? Let's chill, let's be friends, let's talk, let's have fun, right? Do you just want your visitor to just, I'm running out of here, I'm done? No, right? You want to take a little bit, right? Take a little bit of time. You know, like let it sink in. Let the consequences, let the people have their moments. You get the idea. Right? Like, how many of your favorite stories and how many of your favorite characters do they introduce and they're only around for about 5 minutes and then you never see them again? That's like Boba Fett. Is like Boba Fett is like this character that was only in for like what? How much screen time does Boba Fett have in like the original trilogy? 20 minutes? 30 minutes tops? Like, not a lot. It's obviously not a lot. But like, people love that character. That's why they expanded so much on his lore. People thought he was cool as shit. And it works for Boba Fett. But I mean, you know, things are just different than the 80s. I think we could all admit. It would be nice to have him stay a while, you know? We don't have to have a complete life exposition, but it would be nice if, you know... I just feel bad, because there's a lot of potential in Rogue. That's definitely a game that could really be like a solid top 5 Assassin's Creed. It has all the right potential, all the makings of a really good game. And they fucked it up, man. It's been like 5 days before I felt warm like I do now. The whole house has been the same temperature the whole time. For me, it's actually hot in my room right now. It's hot in my room. I have no idea who you are. Woohoo! God damn it, you can't... You actually cannot... Oh shit, these guys hurt! I probably need this. See how that doesn't take a bullet? I love that, by the way. Yeah, you can't kill him that way. Thank you. Can you counter heavy attacks? No, I don't think you can. You have to dodge. You have to dodge them. Oh my god. I really don't want to deal with this at all. They're fucking me up really badly. Oh, I wonder if I could actually do this. Why am I punching him with the hidden blade equipped? Do you see this? I think that's a glitch. I don't think this is supposed to happen, but somehow it's happened to me twice already.
You must have a death wish, showing your
Whew.
face in a Borgia. Picking a fight.
Alright, I killed him. Oh, shit! Oh, run! Everybody run! Yeah, who would have thought when you're fighting gigantic juggernauts covered in armor that they actually do some pretty sick damage and it hurts? Who could have seen that one coming? Yeah, as you can see, the combat is more intricate. You have to actually kick people now. You can't just pull out a sword and mash square until everyone in front of you dies. Who could have seen that coming? 3 minutes across all 3 films for him? That's wild, actually. I know he's on the deck of the Star Destroyer when they're saying, hey, we need you to find Solo. I know he's in Bespin. He flies away in the Slave One because you will never, ever get me to call it the Fire Spray. Fuck you, Disney. And, then he's in... Nah, it's gotta be more than 3 minutes. It's gotta be, like, at least 10. And he's on the barge. He's in Jabba's palace, and then he's on the barge. He's definitely in there, but it's very limited for how much people liked his character. I think people just like marauding masked men. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. And can you blame him? It's cool. He's cool as fuck. From Boba Fett, we have some of the best lore in Star Wars. We have Mandalorians. It's funny how we get Boba, and then we get, not Jabba, we get Jango. Sorry, Jango. Alright, well, I need a doctor. It's funny how everything just kind of works out, you know? Wait, you're already here. Oh, you're free. Okay, it's a free doctor. Sell items. Let's not sell anything. We make free money in this game after all. Okay. What? Oh, doctors. Thank you. I know what a doctor is. I might not choose to interact with them, but, you know, I know what a doctor is. Never have I felt better in my life than before. Oh, we actually can't go this way. Okay, it's blocked. Alright, some of this is locked by memories. Okay, well, we'll do as much as we can, I guess. We can't go out to this next district. So we can't actually unlock any of this. I suppose we should get this tunnel then. Let's call our horse. I like how you can come in from there. Oh, thanks. You want to help me get in there, buddy? You want to glitch out the Animus? You want to jailbreak the Animus? Do people even still jailbreak their iPhones anymore? That was like a big topic of conversation way back when I was in high school. I don't even know if people jailbreak their shit anymore. Oh no, it's the beggars. I just spent all my money in front of you. I feel like Boba Fett doesn't even talk in the original trilogy, and if he does, it's very limited. It's very limited, his dialogue. He's very much a reserved character. I don't know how much of a throwaway character he was originally penned as, but he definitely does not have the gravitas. Well, he has gravitas, but he's definitely not as important. If you showed up today, you would probably think that Boba Fett is more important than he actually was. Like, they definitely did not play him up that much at all. That was something that came much later over the next 20 years of Star Wars. That was something that came much later. And honestly, that would be the #1 thing I wish I could have seen, was how crazy of an impact this shit would have had. Imagine going to just see Star Wars. The year is 2000. I'm sorry. The year is 1970. What is it? 1977. Oh yeah, some random dude named George Lucas made the most 70s movie imaginable. Yeah, it'll be alright, I guess. And then it's literally one of the most influential films ever created. Honestly, like, I think I gotta put the original Star Wars on the same level as, like, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's special effects still look good today. That's how crazy good they were. That was the definition of state-of-the-art. Like, you could watch Jurassic Park today and it still looks good. Difficulty 5? Oh, fucking hell. Sup, fuckface? Get him! What? There you go. Okay, I don't need to lock onto him. Alright, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Everything else up till now has been difficulty 3. I'm actually about to get completely screwed. Because I have no armor, no assistance, no nothing. Unless I get like a cheesy kill. Which I am totally not. Look where this fucking guy is, seriously. I'm telling you, these guys are just straight campers. And there's no distractions in this game like there are in later games. Let's take a look over here. I don't think there's a hole or anything. No, see. This sucks. Because I know where he is. It's going to be impossible to get to him, though. If I could just get him to peek a little bit, I could shoot him. But I don't think he's going to let me do that. So I think the only way I'm going to get to him is I have to fight. And that's going to go about as well as you expect. Only thing I could think is maybe I throw money. I don't even think the money made it to the ground, if you can believe it. No, they don't care. These are the best trained guards ever. They don't care about the money. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Alright. Wait, why can't I pull my sword? What the fuck? Thank you. Well, this is going to be terrible, but nothing I can really do about it. Because I don't think the lock-on for the hidden blade works the same. No, I got it! I got him! All it cost me was 20 florins. Beautiful. Magnificent. My finest work. Okay. Boba was to be the Star Wars man on a name anti-hero portrayed by Clint Eastwood. Oh! I don't know how well they hit that on the mark. He's not really an anti-hero. I guess he's just a mercenary. He's not like a villain. He's just a dude who works for coin. I guess. I guess that explains a little bit more about why Mando's a Western. I don't know. Look, anything Disney era is kind of hit or miss to me. 90% of it is a miss. Like, I give a little bit of credence to some of the other stuff, like the end of Clone Wars. I like Rebels, Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, and I guess Mando Season 1 and most of Season 2. That's it. Like, I don't like Disney Star Wars, as I've only made abundantly clear 1,000 fucking times. Do I have smoke bombs yet? No. But we are proving that I don't really need it, which is the best part. We're proving that I actually don't need smoke bomb. We're big ballin'. Like, I don't know, don't you just get sick of the generic, like, Disney shitty writing? The constant girl bossing just getting shoved in your face. The bad, flippant, like, generic, uninteresting character motivations. Like, doesn't it just get tiring after a point when literally everything's written like that? I don't know. Like, so that's just, like, that's part of it. I also think it's just the holier than thou. We know better than Lucas. We're better at doing what he did than he was. Like, you just get a little sick of it. It's like zero respect for anything that's come before. Just the new thing is the better thing, obviously. You just get a little tired of it, in my opinion. Eventually, you're just like, damn, could we just, like, watch some Star Wars, please? Okay, we have to do this quest before we could do that. I guess we could just buy this tailor since I'll be coming back here. And then we could do this quest so I can get the fast travel. Man with no name. Okay. I'm not a very big Western fan, in case it wasn't clear. Here you can buy ammunition pouches. Heavy sheath. Yeah, okay. I thought this was an Assassin's Creed 2. My apologies. This is not an Assassin's Creed 2. It's in this game. Unlock smoke bombs. As you can see, these are insanely expensive. So it's better for us to just work things. Oh, here we go. Look at this. You get all these different colors, which is nice. I prefer the white. This is not bad, but I prefer the white. And you could dye the cape separately. Okay.
Another time, then.
Yeah, I'm not a big Western fan. Like I said, I only saw one of my 3 planned movies this year. Only one of them. Ironically, it was probably the one I knew would be the best, too. Which is like the ultimate, like, bittersweet tragedy. It's like, you know it's going to be the best one. It just sucks. It sucks that it had to come to this point, really, is the big takeaway. That's also just because I missed Terrifier 3. That had such a short theatrical run. And even I was like, what the fuck? It's done? We barely even got to watch it. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto! Aiuto! Madonna Solari! Oh, Lucia! We thought you were gone for good.
Gone for good.
And took us on a ship. And they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, messere. Near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
High stakes negotiation. Do not swim. Alright. Gather 2,000 florins? Oh my god, dude. You can't be serious, man. We're about to do some high-level fucking thievery.
Do you remember when we were young? Baby, the old man.
You remember when we were young and stupid? Oops, I forgot you can't high-profile steal. Honestly, can I just go wait by the bank? I don't want to have to steal another 1,000 florins. You know how long that's going to take? Like, that's actual gameplay. Shut the fuck up. What? Get the fuck off me, bitch. That's what I thought. Hi! They start breaking. Great. Okay, let's loot. I love to see it. You know, it doesn't help that I just sold all my money. That's the best part. I sold all my... Or I used all my money. Sorry, I spent it. I spent all my money and now I have to use it in a mission. So, let's just go hit up a bank. I'm not doing... Look, I'm lazy, alright? Where's the nearest bank? Oh my god, am I really gonna renovate a bank to fucking withdraw money? Am I really this lazy? Wow. They're very well-dressed women, and they had almost no more money than anyone else.
I am so embarrassed. I borrowed.
Yes, I am this... No! We're never completing this mission. Well, if we wait 20 minutes, we'll have enough money. We won't have to do anything. How much money do I have now? Well, I basically made all my money back. Does that help? That was a complete net nothing. That was actually a waste of time. I actually simultaneously fucked and unfucked myself in equal measure. Yeah, thank you. I'm bumping into them. Listen, Ezio doesn't care if people end up destitute. As long as you don't kill them, that's all that matters, okay? As long as you don't kill anybody, they don't care what you do to them. Of course. Oh my god. This is why it's always good to have a little bit of pocket change. I mean, that's a real-life lesson in and of itself. It's always good to have a little bit of money just saved in case you see something you like, or in case you know... You never know, right? You might be walking through a store and see something you like. You might be like, shit, well, I don't have enough money to buy it. That's the worst feeling in the world, and I swore to myself as a kid I would never end up in that position. And you know what? So far I haven't. It's nice to have enough money. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I could keep this money afterwards. Fuck these guys. If not, we'll just get another Madonna. I think we do, don't we? Not to half spoil this mission. I think we raise all this money for nothing. Oh, man. Ugh.
Not like any I've ever seen.
Trying not to swim. Please climb. Please climb. Please, thank you.
Whoa, it's a novel way to get about, I suppose.
Oh, what a crazy asshole! Is there a viewpoint nearby that we could grab real quick? We're kind of coming up on another thing. Yeah, there's a couple. Alright. Clear this. Okay.
Are you here for the whore?
Aiutatemi!
I have your money.
Sweet! Now kill her
Let her
anyway.
go.
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Yeah, it's all for nothing. Alright, asshole. I want my money back. Fuck you. What? Okay. How do you hit these dudes? I just do this. Oh my god, the guards are going to get aggroed? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Take it now!
What does he do? What the fuck is happening? Oh! That's one of my favorite takedowns. Rank the Assassin's Creeds from best to worst? If you give me a minute, I will. Get the fuck off me, dude. No, I said kick. I said kick! I said kick. You have to... Fucking hell. Thank you. Give me my fucking money back. Ridiculous. But you know what? While I'm here, I'm coming for this booty as well. Rank the Assassin's Creed. Oh, fuck! I forgot I'm not supposed to swim. God damn it. Do you have a list? Do you have a tier maker? Because I could do it better if I had, like, a visual representation of them in front of me. So, do you have a tier maker at all? Ow. Okay. Very nice. They're both idiots. Because my tier is going to be controversial. Like, I don't think a lot of people are going to like a tier list that I make. I like how it says he's fleeing as he's already dead. Oh, fuck. I'm actually going to get shot, aren't I? I mean, off the top of my head, I could tell you, like, my top 3 favorites are definitely... I would say Odyssey, probably #1. I would say... I would say Origins #2. Oh my fucking god, I caught it. I caught it, I caught it. Oh my god! So you really can't climb? Holy shit, you actually can't! He's crazy. Bitch. Oh no! I think at the bottom of that list has to be Unity, Syndicate, 3, and 1. I'm not sure what order I would put them in. I guess the argument is that 1 has to be the worst, because 1 has some of the worst gameplay of the series, for sure. And it's forgivable, obviously. But, like, I think that 1 has to be the worst, for sure. Because, like, even with all the glitches, Unity is a better game. I think that 1 just has absolutely much better pacing with its story, much better handling, or I'm sorry, Unity has much better pacing. 1 just doesn't really have a lot going for it, unfortunately. It's very much a template game. It's not a game that you go back, like Dead Space 1, for example, and you could still appreciate a lot of it. There's things you could appreciate, it's just not a very fun experience to play. Ugh. Still trying to run down Boba's screen time is hard. Versions of OG Star Wars they have say he had 4 lines in 6 minutes 30, but others say just 2.08, but that may be Empire Strikes Back. Collectively, I think he has more time in Return to the Jedi, because he's in that first whole arc of the game. The movie, sorry. I'm thinking of Lego Star Wars, sorry. You have to forgive me, my knowledge of Star Wars, when I start getting poetical and having a lot of fun thinking about it, takes me immediately back to the days of playing Lego Star Wars. Because Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is one of my favorite games of all time. It's such a blast, it's such a fun game. The Skywalker Saga does not even come close. It is a genuinely enjoyable game from start to finish. So every time I think about it, I'm just like, damn, man. I remember getting all achievements in that game. That's one of my proudest all achievements. Because I genuinely love that game. That was at the peak of my Lego Star Wars obsession. I was super into it. I loved everything Lego. I loved everything Star Wars. Yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. He doesn't say or do much in Empire Strikes Back. That is true. That's why all the novelizations he survives the Sarlacc pit. Because they're like, no, this guy is too popular. We can't let him die. Which actually turns him into a bigger badass, if you can believe it. It works in his favor. Which I think is one of the coolest parts about it. I mean, even in the new canon, he does as well. But, you know, it's Disney timeline. Book of Boba Fett was literally... Boba Fett in Mando Season 2 is not the same as Book of Boba Fett. I don't know what the fuck was going on in Book of Boba Fett. That shit was boring. That shit was boring. The flashbacks were kind of cool. and then the actual show was boring as shit. So, sue me, I was not, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy that show. It feels like they really struggle to have a show that does not involve Mando at this point. Because Mando was such a flash in the pan. It was like, well, what do we do now? Like, how do we recover after not, or how do we have a show that doesn't have Mando? And I'm going to tell you right now, The Acolyte was not it, brothers and sisters. I can tell you right now. Huge mistake. He's in A New Hope? I don't remember that. Yeah, that must be a new version of it. I genuinely do not remember him being in A New Hope. But that's because there's like 10 different versions of A New Hope now. Because Lucas kept editing it and shit. So it's really hard to even tell what version I have or haven't seen. And a lot of these versions are hard to find. I might have a couple of them.
Mother? Sister?
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
Dead.
She's dead.
Merda. What now? Will we have to close?
We cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
None of us know how to do the
You
numbers.
do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Commerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
Damn.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
I don't know why he's such a dick to his sister about that. Like, all she wants to do is help. Alright, here we go. Talk to the architect. We could renovate it. Whoa! I did not want to... Whoever this is, I was a mistake, and I'm glad it got canceled. Wow. That would have been pretty bad. No, not the horse. Thank you. It's an added scene? Okay. Again, there's so many versions of it, it's like, who even knows, man?
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
What the hell does that say?
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
That kind of sucks. I don't remember him being this much of a dick to his sister, man. Do not swim. Oh my god. It's because I went to do optional objectives. Would you believe that? I went to do optional objectives and I screwed myself. Alright, well the new one, or rather the new building has a glyph on it. I guess we could grab it right now while we're here. Speak to Maria to receive courtesan assignments. Okay. What the fuck? Where is it? Well, here's a chest. You'll love to see that. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I used to have all the VHSs of Star Wars, and they got fucking thrown out one day. It sucks. I had all of them, and then I had Revenge of the Sith on what the fuck? How does this not work? I had Revenge of the Sith on DVD. I was so happy. I was like, yes, it's my beautiful Star Wars collection. And then you go out, you come home one day, and they're just gone for no reason. Oh, why'd you throw them out? I just thought you didn't need them anymore. It's my favorite logic. Okay.
Hey, Desmond.
What? Hey, Desmond. Oops, I crawled in. Cluster 2. We are doing these completely out of order.
Loading.
This individual intends only his gain, or his own gain, and he is in this, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was no part of his intention.
Loading.
Okay. Oh, they show you what it looks like ahead of time. Wow, that's nice of them. And they take the color away. Oh, well, they waste no time with this. There you go. No, wait. No, I think I was right. Yeah. Oh, I'm bad at this. Fuck. It's tilted. There you go. For the greatest part of those goods which are the labor or objects of desire are procured by labor, and they may be multiplied not in one country alone, but in many, almost without assignable limit, if we are disposed to bestow the labor necessary to obtain them.
Loading.
Okay, very nice. That is the most exciting loading I've ever heard. I love that so much. This is the most excitable loading. Loading. I'm having a blast, aren't you? Fucking hell. Alright, that one was much easier. Oh, fuck, I didn't read it. Shit. Oh, well. Look at those nice kids having a fun time. Everything's great. Now put them in the sweatshop. That's right, you thought you were going to grow up and be an artist? Back to the Shein custom floor with you. Where the fuck? Other side. Flip it. Aha. It's rotated again. I did it. I made an oopsie yet again. To the surprise of absolutely no one. It sucked.
Loading.
I thought you had to press X to accept. I thought it was going to say Lolly Lule Lo. I thought we were going to have an actual Kojima reference.
Loading.
That would have been deep. The workforce increases brother right beside brother. What? This? Sure. It's the same piece.
Loading.
It's almost an identical move.
Quarantine zone.
No, I am not a chess expert. I'm terrible at chess. What? Oh. Dude, why do I not remember any of this?
Quarantine lifted.
Like, I remember the artwork and stuff from the second game. I don't remember any of this. Alright, anyway.
I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
Okay, thank you. Alright, has it been 20 minutes, you think? Because I probably want to get some money. I guess we could try to fix up a couple things. Let's see what we could do. I'm obviously intentionally not buying gear at this point, just because I want to save up. I want to spend as much money on the econ early game, so I don't have to think about it late game. Or even mid game. There you go, perfect. If you have the OG Star Wars and A New Hope, the fights are cut. The blaster bolt hitting gets cut. We just see the guy drop. I don't know what part of the movie you're referencing with that. You're saying they cut fight scenes? Look, I don't know all the version differences. To be fair, I'm sure there's like 5 versions of A New Hope. It's absolutely just ridiculous how much George went back and constantly edited that. It's actually obscene. It's to the point you almost can't even really follow half of it, because there's so many changes to the movie. I think they went back and they changed, was it Return of the Jedi to have Hayden Christensen in it? Which, don't get me wrong, was a cool change, because obviously the actor was not determined for Anakin, so they had someone else be a stand-in. But, like, I don't know, like, to some degree it's like, well, what didn't we change about the game? Or about the movie, right? It's like, well, I mean, I feel like you should just leave those versions up, and you should just leave it for people to decide what they do or don't want to do. I'm actually more surprised that someone has not gone out of their way to make, like, an expanded cut showing, like, 4 versions all side by side. You know, like how sometimes they'll show you deleted scenes and it'll, like, pause the video or something, or it'll black out the video where on the versions that don't have things. I feel like someone should make one of those for A New Hope, if they, because I think I have, like, some of the versions. I think I have some of them. I don't know if I have, like, 4 or 5 of them. But I do think I have, like, a good amount of A New Hope's content. A New Hope's version. No, not Banks. I want to open the map. But yeah, by far and away, some of them, other than Pokemon, most of the people that I've met in the wild that like nerd stuff, like Star Wars. Like that's like intro 101. That's like you're initiated. Welcome to the Brotherhood. And like half the people I know just do not like Disney. I don't know, man. Like, is there anything even worth liking from them? I'm just being honest, man. I'm sorry, what in the fuck? Is he up here? Where the fuck is this dude? Oh, there's an upper level. What? What?
Has he lost his mind?
Okay, climb a little faster, please. Thank you. Death Star flight when Falcon is on board and they blast her, the guy gets what? Ah, that's some really ridiculous, like, minor edit, too, isn't it? Ow. Thank you. That's a minor edit, but I could totally believe it. It's like how Jurassic Park, the movie, was actually toned down compared to the book. The book for Jurassic Park is way grosser and way grimmer and way more of a horror movie. And depending if you consider the Telltale game to be canon, which I believe it is, like, to a certain extent, there's a lot of fucked up stuff in that Telltale game. Despite, for a Telltale game, it's actually, like, kind of incredible how fucked up that game is. Like, obviously, it's a Telltale game. It's covered in cartoonish graphics. There's nothing really explicit. There's no terrible blood and guts and gore and anything like that, but some of the stuff in that game is actually, like, pretty depressing, pretty grim. And honestly, I think it's some of their best work. It's hilarious, it's comedic, it's way over the top, it's cheesy, but I think that Telltale kind of excels at that. They either do really well, Okay, well, bro, your friend is having a moment here, alright? Man, it sucks. Devin's not here to see this. How does this happen? Can I just play this fucking game, please, man? Let me take a drink. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like 80-90% what I normally do. Good lord. How does this even happen? Can I even kill this guy? Like, genuinely, how does this work? Is it gonna pull him out the ground? No. Can I shoot him? Okay, well... Oh! 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 I'll be good. I swear I'll be good! Actually, fuck you. Grab him! Fuck it. Okay, anyway. Well, that's another one for the history books. This fucking game, dude. Oh, man. They don't make them like they used to. Remember when games could be good and funny glitchy? Clip that. It's a screamer. That's work. I'll do it. Sure, fuck it. Someday, I'm gonna have to hire one of you to do this. If anything, I did him a favor. You saw how he, like, got super big and then just flew into the sky? That was like the Crash Bandicoot where he flies into the screen. Wow, 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 wow! Unbelievable. That was gross. Oh, man. We will never discuss what happened here again. Seeing it's good, and I don't have to play intentionally glitchy games to have stuff like that happen. Otherwise, I would just play Sonic 06. Not exactly the button input I wanted, but I guess it's fine. But yeah, Drakian asks, what's my favorite list from best to worst? Or what do you say, from worst to best? I think 1 is the worst. I think that 3 has a good story, but Syndicate has really... It's just a complete mid-forgettable game. Like, as much as I raged at 3, at least it has some interesting stuff going for it. I don't know if I would say 3 is second worst. I feel like Syndicate or Unity has to be second worst. I feel like it's equally a tie. Like, Unity was just bad. It was just glitchy. It was buggy. It had tons of shit wrong with it. And Syndicate was just mid. Like, there's nothing memorable about that fucking game at all. Like, it just simply was a game that existed with the Assassin's Creed name on it. It's like a 3-way tie. I don't know what's worse. I don't. Glitchy games, could just play Bethesda. Yeah, but when was the last time something like that happened in a Bethesda playthrough of mine? Change any movie title with Hope to Pope? Star Wars, a new Pope? So basically, we're crowning a new Vatican. Unity is so much better today. I mean, I hope so a decade later. When I played it, it was after 4 major patches. 4 major patches, and it was still glitchy, and it was still buggy. But I do like the free rundown. I do like the murder mysteries. So, like, there are things about Unity I do remember a decade later. It's just that most of them are kind of, like, not the main purpose of the game. It's really hard to rank those bottom 3. I think that... I think Syndicate is just mid. I think it's got to be Unity 3 and then Syndicate going up. I think Syndicate is just mid. I don't think it's bad. It's just there's nothing memorable about that fucking game. But I guess that's better than being 3, which is just frustrating and boring at times and doesn't draw enough on its actual history. And Unity, which is just glitchy as fuck. So I think it has to go 1-3 Unity Syndicate. Now we get to like the mid-level ones. I think Revelations would be next. I haven't played Freedom Cry, so I can't rate that. Revelations, probably Rogue, as much as I like it. Valhalla. Mirage. No, actually, I take that back. Swap them. I like Valhalla better than Mirage. So Mirage is below Valhalla. So Mirage, Valhalla. Oh, no, actually, I take that back. Mirage 2, Valhalla, Brotherhood. Four, Origins, and Odyssey. I feel like that's the reverse list from worst to best. Whatever I just said. I think it was like 1-3 Unity Syndicate. What did I say after that? Revelations, Rogue, Mirage 2, Valhalla, Brotherhood, 4, Origins, and Odyssey. I think that's what it is. I think that's my order. I might have forgotten a game somewhere in there. I have not played Freedom Cry. Oh, Liberation. Ah, shit. Liberation got to go above Syndicate, I guess. Maybe it's equal. It's about equal. It's shorter, but I feel like it tried to do more. So I don't know. Again, I'd have to get a tier maker list, and I would really be able to sort this out in about 5 minutes. But just off the top of my head, I could tell you, it's alright. I want to stand up for AC3, but what I remember is side quests. That's what people tell me. The side quests in AC3 are god tier. But you have to be willing to sit through the story and be like, yeah, I want to do side quests. Which I did not. So I just didn't do them. I thought the game was inferior to these games in every way. So I just basically didn't even waste my time. Which is sad, because that's what a lot of people tell me is, oh, well, if you do the side missions... Yeah, but if the main story is not good, why would I do the side missions? It felt like a hollow bastardization of these games. It had none of the charm, none of the appeal. I know they wanted to make it like a darker entry, so like the game is just aesthetically darker than Assassin's Creed Revelations even. But I don't know, man. I feel like Valhalla does a better job of being the darker, edgier game than 3 ever could. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of people do not like Valhalla, but I swear by Valhalla. I have a very fun time with it. I absolutely adore Valhalla. Wait, how much money do I have? Do I have enough to renovate this one on the bottom? Maybe I do. Again, I'm not going to give a great listing for a lot of games. Like, if you ask me my favorite Zelda games, Ocarina is actually lower towards the bottom of that list. I prefer Majora's Mask. If you ask me my favorite Final Fantasy games, I'm going to have to break hearts and tell you I don't like 7 and I don't like 10 as much as everyone jerks them off. You know? And I think it's a case of a lot of times games get really highly ranked and highly talked about and hyped, and I just don't think they're anywhere near as good as people fucking rank them up to be. Like, I genuinely think that Ocarina and 7 are just not nearly as good as people talk them up to be. I think Cloud is one of the most boring protagonists I've ever had the misfortune of playing as in a video game. I think he's genuinely boring. Most of his plot exposition is very back-ended, or not back-ended. What is it called? Back-loaded. There's just a lot that I just don't think is going for Cloud and Squall. I think making a bunch of quiet, stoic-type dudes sounds like a good idea on paper until you realize just how terminally boring some of them are. They're absolutely like charisma vacuums. And like Zidane is cool. I feel like Zidane and Titus were a little bit in reverse. Like they did a little bit in the opposite direction too. I went the complete wrong way. I feel like they tried to do the reverse, right? They were like, oh, well, I think we need to do the opposite. Now let's have a bunch of protagonists that are very uppy and very, you know, hype and very like happy and very cheery and stuff. I don't know. I don't like any of the PS1 and in the PS2 Final Fantasy main characters. The only exception is Vaughn. I like Vaughn, I like Balthier, and I like Ash. I feel like each one of them has a different degree of like plot relevance. And plus, the whole game is like fantasy Star Wars. Like, by default, 12 is just so super fucking cool. It's got a reasonable open world. It's got a lot of intricate gameplay. It's got a lot of customization, even in the original version. It's got a lot of shit going for it that I just thoroughly enjoy. And also, because I forgot to mention this years ago, and I've been saying it wrong ever since, they did actually patch 12 on the PS4. Where is it? If we look here on the update history, you can now reset jobs on the PS4 edition. I knew they added that to the Switch and Xbox. I did not update my PS4 version because I assumed it would auto-update. You can now, when you update it, I updated this a while ago, but as you can see, they added the OST back to, and they added other stuff. So my apologies. I've said this for years now. I'll say it again because I was so militantly angry about it. I'm like, why did they not update the PS4 version? And I just played it, so I was like, okay, well maybe it'll auto update, and it never did. Turns out I just needed to update it manually. It is on the PS4 version. They patched it in. So I was like, oh, the Xbox version is better because, yeah, no. Next time I'm updating my game first before I do that. That's a complete L for me. The guy who was running around with grafted white bed sheets and red pillows, he might be an assassin. Now you see, you'd make a good Templar, so it's a good thing you're on our side. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that every protagonist has to be super cheery. I mean, there's tons of games that have grim, bitter, depressing, you know, like brooding protagonists. So, like, you could argue that Samus Aran is a very brooding, grim protagonist. Not that she speaks a lot, but, you know, that's fair. War from Darksiders is one of my favorite protagonists. Oh, great. Difficulty 5. Where is this dude? We're gonna play with fire here. Oh, no, you didn't see anything, brother. You can't even parkour in armor like that.
A minute of your time to say. Wait just a moment. Hey, amigo.
Jonathan Reed from Vampire. You know, I never played Vampire. That was a game, I was going to buy it. I just think I didn't have enough money back then, so I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to buy it. And then I never bought it. I know, it's crazy how that works. I said I was going to do it. I don't know if I promised a play... I don't know if I promised a playthrough to someone, but I was like, yeah, that would be a cool game to play. I just never played it. Oh, well. Sometimes I hate to be that dude. That's just life. Think money will work on these dudes? Dude, I swear to God, these guards do not care about money at all. That's wild. Where the fuck is this dude? What's up? Whee! No! Yeah! Love it. You love to see it. Quick and easy, quick and easy. Oops. How the fuck am I getting out of here? Don't even need smoke bombs. Planning. Oh, wow, they're fast. Okay, that hurt. Who uses planning and strategy in a game called Assassin's Creed? Oh, Lord. Why are they setting up barricades? How the fuck do they even know I'm coming this way? We're never gonna get to burn this thing, by the way. There's a random doctor here. What in the fuck? Dude, I can't kill you all. I just want to burn the tower. They know where I am. Fucking hell. Don't mind me, guys. You're all hard at work. Okay. You know what they say, working hard or hardly working. Fuck. That's like the one thing that's very regrettable about some of these early games. They really don't have stealth systems. Like, you can't crouch, you can't peep around corners, you can't really distract a lot of enemies. Like, if I have to be that dude, like, my boy Valhalla and Odyssey and even Origins have way better stealth systems than this. Again, heresy, but I only speak the truth. And remember, they hated Jesus for speaking the truth too. What a damn shame. I don't know. I mean, when you just look at some of the other protagonists from, like, a lot of JRPGs and stuff, I don't know. I just think that Cloud is just boring. I'm sorry. Like, I think that 7 has a good story. I think that it has the best gameplay of the PS1 games. But if you want to tell me the best main character, I could not be convinced it's Cloud. Cloud is just such a fucking charisma vacuum. And I went into that game when I played it on my PSP ages ago. I remember people had talked it up all over the internet. It was like 2011 or some shit. And I was like, yeah, this will be dope. This is that game with the character that everyone always talks about how cool he is. And then I played it, I was like, wait, that's the fucking game? This was awful. I was almost perplexed. I was like, what the fuck? This dude has character development only in, like, the back end of the game. This is the favorite, like, protagonist. Mind you, I just come off of, like, Tales of Vesperia. Hello. I just come off Tales of Vesperia. So, like, for me, it was just a complete, like, wow, what the fuck moment. Tales of Vesperia and Final Fantasy 12. Very nice. I love how just nonchalant and so sick of this shit Ezio is. You could feel it. He's like, ah, fuck this. Just burn it. Nothing fancy. Just burn it. I'm done playing games. I'm like 40 now. Alright, so what buildings can we renovate around here? Fast travel, obviously. That's like the big one. I do like the materia chaining that you could do in 7. I like that you can summon, like, back-to-back summons. I think that's kind of cool. But I don't know, man. Like, I prefer games where you, like, learn abilities by using them a lot. I don't like that you have to constantly re-equip materia. Especially at the end of the game, it becomes very annoying if you want to swap party members. It's like, oh, well, now you have to unequip everything off of this character and put it on another character. And it's just like, oh my god, like, it just takes so long. And obviously, it's only like a minute or two, but you have to remember your setups and stuff. It just gets to be very annoying. It's like, well, certain characters I want to have certain setups on, and it's like, well, what did I have on Sid? I don't know. I took him off, I put him away for like an hour or two, I was grinding up someone else, now I don't remember what I had on him. And you know, because some of those materia are one of a kind, two of a kind, you can't have them on, like, everybody. So, I don't know. The whole materia system just always rubbed me the wrong way, and Cloud just was never my favorite at all. But I do like the story overall, I do like the gameplay for the most part. It feels like such a downgrade from 6 to 7. So now that there's going to be a angry mob outside my house tomorrow, I might as well go balls to the wall and just fully commit. What the hell is this? Broken aqueduct? Okay. I like how the Borgia are completely happy with ruling over a fucking wasteland, by the way. I'm poor and sick and hungry. This is the Colosseo. Ever heard of the Saboteur? I think I own that. Yes, I've never played it. I think I bought it recently. I got it confused with Velvet Assassin, so I bought 2 copies of fucking Velvet Assassin. But yeah, I've heard of it. Never played it, but I've heard of it. And I was aware of it when it came out. It just took me many, many years to acquire the necessary capital to finally get around to purchasing it. So maybe someday I will play it. However, I really want to advise you that I am so backlogged, I wouldn't even expect it this year. I would like to play it, but I just don't have enough time. There's a lot of games that fall into that category, if you can believe it. Like, I would love to play half these games, but I just don't have the time. That's what I'm going to try to do this year, is I'm going to try to play a lot of these fucking games I never got around to. But it's going to take me time to get through them. It's a lot. It's a lot of fucking games. I would love to play those games, though. Well, let me clear out that PS2 library. And then when we'll get around to the 360 games that I bought years ago and never got to play. That'll be the next big step I'll tackle. Like, hey, asshole, remember when you bought all these games? It's time to make good on that, and actually time to play some of them. Because I bought tons of PS3 and 360 games over the last couple of years. Excuse me. Hell, there's games on this channel that I played that I didn't play on the channel. I mean, it's not a lot. Obviously, once you get to my teenage years, pretty much every new game I played was a playthrough. Kind of wild, huh? No! Now, who the fuck told you to do that? What a piece of shit, dude. Somebody greased his boots in fucking cannoli oil. Up. Up. Finish. Finish the climb. Thank you. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay. I don't know. So one of my friends at this point, 14 fucking years ago, recommended I try Alpha Protocol, and I just never... I bought it, like, almost immediately after his recommendation, and I never played it. So that would actually be one hell of a playthrough. I don't even talk to him anymore. No, you know, just things, you know, you just kind of drift apart. But, like, when you really think about it, like, I imagine I played this game out of fucking nowhere. That would be so wild. Alpha Protocol. And I thought about playing it like last year, so maybe that's got to be on the front of the list. We got to see how things progress this year, is really the long and short of it. So that's why I've left open a whole lot of dates, right? Very open-ended here, depending how things go this year. I'm willing, you know, I left 2 whole months of streams open, so we'll see how things go. And then that way I can make an informed decision as to what I want to play and when, you know? Wow, that's like all my money. Actually, let's go back and get some. Where's the nearest bank? Do I have to go to Tiber Island? There's one over here. I guess we should fix that bank. Oh no, there's one up here. Okay, cool. Well, I think banks give you the most bang for your buck. I'm not sure if everything's weighted equally. So, how much do I have? Oh no, I can't do that. Fuck. I guess we're going back to the hideout. Whatever. Oh, we have 10 of 18. You could just get a lot more done in this game. Just run the econ train. Play for econ. That's all that matters. Just like how I wanted to play Watch Dogs again. That didn't happen. I actually genuinely like Watch Dogs. It's like AC, but the climbing is not bad, just odd. It's a quick time. You look at a building, the handhold glows, you press the move, plays, then repeat. I don't know. I mean, like, I'll play it. I got nothing to lose. Like, eventually I'll play it. Like, I'm not super stingy with, like, I won't play that. This game does this one very particular thing I don't like. But I will definitely be like, yeah, probably not a winning formula, that one. Copernico. Oh my god! Dude, I swear to god, I just want to shoot these dudes. Like, actually. Like, yeah, it gives you notoriety. I mean, I don't even think we can accumulate notoriety at this point. Maybe. Probably. I should have just shot him. I don't know why I didn't.
What's the point of this dancer del diablo?
Okay. Let's go fix up these banks. Okay. Wait, do you run on these loading screens? Yeah, okay, here. I was about to say, how the fuck did I not remember this? I just think that the 2000s was such an interesting time for gaming, because there were seriously dozens upon dozens of unique games that you could definitely argue really stood out. And then, like, it all vanished. It literally all vanished in the last couple of years. All of it's gone. None of these publishers want to even try on something anymore. It really sucks, because there were so many good ideas, and not everything is a guaranteed hit. But I don't know, can you blame me for just kind of missing some of that a bit, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it? It was nice when you had all kinds of weird shit, you know, like everything felt different, everything felt new, no games really felt too similar, even if they shared a lot of DNA with each other and shit. It was nice. It's a different era. It's a dead era at this point. What a damn shame. Pantheon. Like how Mirror's Edge never got an actual sequel. Ain't that some shit? Have I ever done a Mirror's Edge playthrough? I don't think so. I probably should have. I used to love that game. I thought that was seriously one of the coolest fucking games I'd ever bought. I genuinely loved the fuck out of Mirror's Edge. That was like one of the games I was really hyped for, and I really enjoyed playing. And it doesn't matter that the cutscenes look like the Progressive commercials. Oh, just thinking about being 14 and seeing all these crazy hype games for the first time, it's enough to send shivers down my spine. Oh, man. No! Are you kidding me? Alright, well, it's time to rob the people to open a bank. So basically, I'm going to become a banker.
Bishop Chico of Bali has made it known a miracle is being celebrated and investigated in his
Holy shit! Yo! They got the fucking popo on my ass. What? They actually really summoned like an entire arsenal of dudes. I didn't think they would come for thievery like this. Hit him. What the fuck? Yeah! The citizens are helping me from a fight that I started myself. You love to see it. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh! He pulled him off his horse. This is amazing. I literally started this fight, and the citizens came to help me. So now I will... you can't rob them. I was going to say, now I will rob the people who came to help me. That's fucking wild. Come on, we only need what? What was it, 1900 or some shit? Okay, is this enough? Oh my god, we need 40 more florins. Am I in live chat? No. Did something bad happen? Did something terrible occur? Remember the last time someone tried new, it crapped out? I mean, I just didn't like Starfield. I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally tried everything I could to like Starfield, and I did not like Starfield. I literally spent like 11 hours, and I felt like I just didn't... I had the same feeling I talk about like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, like how I played the whole fucking game, and it was just a game that I played from cradle to grave. That's exactly how I felt about Assassin's Creed, or about Starfield. It's just a game. It's an okay game. I'm sure it has a lot of fun to it, but it didn't have none of the, like, comedic, like, grotesqueness of Fallout, and it wasn't fantastical like Skyrim, and I'm not even a huge fan of Skyrim. I mean, it took me fucking 13 years to play Skyrim. So, like, it just didn't hit anything for me, is probably the best way to put it. Alright, so we've cleared the districts here, right? Yeah. Alright, only 5 left. Honestly, we should go get this. Just while we wait for our money to come back. Like, I really did try. Like, no one can say I didn't try. I really did try. So... Alright, well, we don't have a teleport nearby. Oh, boy. This is the Pantheon. Okay. Alright, I guess... What? When did I get this? What in the fuck? Maybe that's free. Alright, the Roman Forum. Hey, Tuba was a boring crap fest. I'm glad I did not buy. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, you try everything to like a game. Sometimes, you know, you play a game once and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this garbage? And you come back later and you play it and you love it. That's how I felt about Tactics Advance and Tales of Symphonia. I actually did not like those games when I first played them. And then, like, a year... I think it was, like, a couple months for Tactics Advance and, like, a year for Tales of Symphonia. I came back, had some of the most memorable gaming experiences I've ever had in my life. I don't think that's going to happen with Starfield. I'm just going to go on a limb and tell you it's probably not happening for Starfield. I think Starfield is just fucked. And it's just not for me, so... I don't think anyone's going to be too annoyed that I probably will never go back to it. But, you know, just feel like I should be honest. I just wasn't enjoying it. It's not even like I got really far and I started getting angry and raging. And it's just like, okay, well, just fuck it. Just might as well finish just to get it out the way. Like, that's one thing, right? Like, oh, well, I'm so close to the end. Fuck it. Let's just push through and then just get her done. And I didn't even get far in it. So I was just like, whatever. It was a game. It happened. No, I want to look at the map. I don't care about the history. We actually don't go this way. Thank you. That's why I wanted to check. I don't know, again, it could always be a game from a series you like, from a creator you like. There's a lot, you know, it just happens. It's one of those things. Not every game is going to gel with you. There's tons of games that I should like, that, you know, people would say, oh, you would love this, and then I fucking hate it. And there's tons of games where it's probably like, oh, why would you like this? And I love it. So. Certain things just click. Certain things are just better made than others. You get the idea. And certain games just disappear into the ether and you can never play them again. Yeah, everything about it, you're not wrong. Space exploration, building, all kinds of shit. Sounds right up your alley, and then you play the game and it just feels empty. It just feels fucking boring, man.
La Volpe.
Oh shit, is this dude? Yeah, he does look different in this game.
And why have you appeared at my door? Wait,
He looks way better in this game and way
You
older.
always do.
You want to put my spies to work?
Then join me.
In aiding Machiavelli? No, thank you. That man is a traitor to our order.
A serious allegation coming from a thief. What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
I am not convinced. He is meeting someone in the Trastevere right now. Care to accompany me?
I will follow.
I like how this dude shows up with all the info. Double agent. Do not be detected while reducing notoriety. Remain undetected until rejoining La Volpe at the Thieves Guild. Oh, Lord. Ah. Meet La Volpe at the market. Can you even... I think you have to fix the building before you can repair this. Sweet. So, this is your notoriety mission, clearly. Unfortunately, I guess the fun times are over, where we just have infinite zero notoriety. Okay. How far is this? Alright, it's not that far. I think it's just that the space travel is also just not engaging. Like, who wants to play a game with a bunch of loading screens? You don't even get to, like, actually explore. You know how, like, you play an open world game and you kind of have to go places to add them to your fast travel? I feel like that's, like, very menial. I feel like it's very meaningful to have that, like, initial exploration where you travel to places, you go see things. I feel like without that, if it's just a bunch of fucking loading screens, then why even have space travel in the game? And I've talked about this with my friends. I'm like, why are we even gonna have space travel in a game where all you do is you just open up a fucking menu and you just teleport? There's no landing. Or, I'm sorry, there's no flying. You can't land directly from space. Like, it's just, again, it's how much content is too much content. How much content is meaningful content. And I think that Starfield errs on the side of having way too fucking much and not meaningful enough. Hmm.
Volpe! My son Claudio has been injured!
They are going to shoot him.
I will kill these. Go, get the others.
Alright. What the fuck? Nice punch. Although, what the fuck? Help! Oh, they want me to throw knives? Oops. Well, this works. I threw it backwards. Okay. There you go.
Quick, hide from the guards.
I cannot. They are going to kill me.
Pay attention. Do what I do.
That's right. Stay incognito.
Fall in.
What crowd? No, fuck! I hate that. Why would they bind these two things together, man? What is he under attack from?
Let's do it.
What? How the fuck am I getting through here? What? What are they even talking about? What is even happening in this mission?
Seems a simple thing to ask that our taxes go to improving our Rione, but no, they must fight Turkmen. Have you ever seen a Turkman?
I have to wait for them to come back.
I hear the Cardinale has abandoned his mission of building a cave. Some say that if you solve it, his cave will now be used to expand his palace.
Do you auto move with crowds? Oh shit! You automatically move with crowds in this game. Okay. I don't remember that being a thing. That's cool. You have to do this weird motion constantly moving, and it doesn't really... it kind of gets weird, as you can see. It gets a little glitchy. Okay. There you go, buddy.
Andiamo.
Claudio! Molte grazie, messere.
Keep out of sight for a while. Desi?
You'll never see us again.
For you.
I see they have posters up.
Then rip them down. You can pay the heralds a few florins to silence them.
Or I can eliminate witnesses.
You know how to disappear.
Okay. Just like you do. Alright, where's the poster? How much do you need to bribe a herald? Is it still 500? It's gonna be 500, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can't bribe him. I don't have enough. I'm broke. Okay. So yeah, notoriety is basically unchanged in this game. There's not really any major changes to it. You do enough illegal stuff, it raises your meter. Probably should have saved this mission for last, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay. You know what was fun to play, actually, now that I think about it, because we were talking about older games? Fucking Red Dead. Was that 1 year ago or 2 years ago I played Red Dead? I actually can't remember. When was that playthrough? Was it August of last year, or was it literally 2 years ago? I cannot remember, but it was like a while ago. That was kind of fun. That was enjoyable. I did Red Dead 2 and... No, not Red Dead 2. Red Dead 1. There you go.
What a night this has been.
Volpe, listen to me. I know what we saw, but you have nothing to fear from Machiavelli. I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio's life. If you believe Machiavelli remains loyal to the Order, I trust you.
So, what of the thieves?
We had plans to repair this old building, but now that you and I are working together, I would like to know what you think.
We need to make sure the Borgias stay away. Perhaps it
Yeah,
will
we
look
can't
like
just
an
put a big sign out that says Thieves Guild.
I like that idea.
Then I will make it so.
It's like that meme where it's like, oh, I walked into a random pizza shop and they were confused by what I was saying when I said I wanted a pizza. Yeah, that was a mafia front, dude. That's one of my favorite memes I've seen, like, kicking around the internet. It's like, wait a minute, that was a mafia front, you idiot. You could have gotten killed. He was like, well, I had the best damn pizza of my life. I cannot shake the idea in my head that some mafioso was told by his don, you go back there and you make the best fucking pizza you've ever made in your fucking life. And he actually is like a really good chef.
There might be objectives to pursue that will help our cause in the city.
I see you thieves compete against each other.
You can participate if you wish. Perhaps you will show them a thing or two. Ah, yes, I forgot. We also have gambling. It is a great source of income, especially since we ensure that the Borgia guards always lose.
Excellent.
One last thing. I need your spies to find the apple. It has been taken from me.
We are searching the city.
2023? Dude, where did the fucking year go? That's crazy. What did I do last August then? What in the fuck? Now I just feel old. That was 2023. Yeah! Yeah, because my PS3 was overheating like crazy. Now I remember it. Yeah, okay. Damn, I can't believe I forgot about that. Now it comes back to me. And I have a new PS3 since then. Yeah, okay. Damn, it really has already been 2 years? Brother. Or, well, 1.5. Good times. Oh, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been doing this so long. All the stuff starts to blend together. There it is. All the years are just starting to... They're just taking their toll on me, man. They just won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, man. Fuck. Ugh. You got a free bank, too. Look at that. Damn it, renovated this whole part of the map. Alright, sure. Hell yeah. All right, let's get the ironworks here. That'll be good.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth
That may be expensive, but it's worth it.
I've never stopped shooting at the die.
I may be ripping you off, but at least you're gonna laugh while I do it. Okay. Art. And the grumpy old man said I did it just the other day, 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. What was it? 12 years ago when I played this game for the first time. Good times. Good times. Ain't that some shit, man? And the time does fly. No mercy. Father Time shows no mercy, man. Your nostalgia is just a secondary thing, bro. I think horse stables are not that great, personally. We have to liberate that. Should we liberate this? I'm lazy. After a certain point, there won't be any liberating left to do. It's just going to be waiting around for money to spawn in. Oops, you do not auto-mount. What? No, I don't want to do this. There you go. I could finally say to all these people I used to know, at least in my head, like at the bittersweet point of a movie where like the main character, the journey's done, everything's over. You know, he tearfully looks back at all the fond memories he's made, all the characters, all the people that, you know, were his allies and comrades, some of whom are dead, right? Alone, you know, he's just stoically standing there. That's what I get to do when I mentally say things like, well, I finally did it. I beat Assassin's Creed, or I beat BioShock 2. That's it, guys. I did it. I had that exact moment when I talked to Vault Dweller last time. He was actually on the stream. I was like, yeah, I finally did it. I played it. Good times, man. I finally did it, Danny. I played Alpha Protocol. And then we can gradually, a little small marble-like tear falls down my face. I'm not crying. You're crying. And other fun cope stories. I'm not crying. You're crying. The rain is really heavy, isn't it? And it's literally not raining. Just like all those people that wanted me to play Bound by Flame. Bound by Flame was like a surprising like Let's Player game. I don't know how that happened. I saw so many people play that game, and I bought it and never played it. Now you dropped your box for no reason. I wasn't even close to you. And they'll have the balls to blame it on me too. Can't go out there. What a bunch of cock teases. Well, can't do that. We can at least do this. Okay, how long have we been going for? 2 hours, and we've cleaned up a sizable portion of this. Alright, not bad, not bad. That's what you want to see. You want to see good progress. And we got some story done. Not a lot. We only did 2 story missions. So what I'm thinking is that maybe tomorrow we do another amount of like side missions, right? The more we upgrade, the more we get more money, which allows us to upgrade more faster. We already have most of the viewpoints in the game, which is nice. We have 2/3 of them. Yeah, okay, see that there's a cutoff there. We're gonna need a lot of money for like the aqueducts and other major projects. I don't even think we could get out here at this point. As you can see, there's this invisible animus line. I guess it's not invisible, it's visible animus line. This is like a really tough hill to attack, so I don't think I'm gonna do it just yet. I guess the only thing we could do is we could hit up this tunnel entrance. We could repair it. One of my Xbox friends has to write what I did last summer. He did not say he binged the 3 Ezio games, so he tried learning Italian. That's so funny. That's so funny. I remember trying to weave in a ton of, like, video game stuff into my education. Such a good time. That was fun. I wrote an essay about Silent Hill. I used to write, well, fuck that English class. I haven't had a good English class in ages. Honestly, my college English classes were way better. That's just because the teachers were normal people. I had a couple good ones in high school. They were all strict, but, like, I could deal with strict teachers as long as they're reasonably fair. Like, but I don't know. See, everyone in my school had a different story with every teacher. Sometimes the teachers just like you, sometimes they just fucking hate you. But the number one thing that sucks is that no matter what, if a teacher said you did something, they would just believe it. They wouldn't even, like, consider to, like, look at this and say, yeah, you know, maybe. But that's every school. So that's not even, like, a particular thing, right? It's not a public school thing. It's not a private school thing. Like, every school's like that. You'll just have a teacher who's just like, well, I just really don't like this kid. And maybe you've done something. Maybe you were a dick, right? Maybe you weren't. Maybe they're just an asshole. Maybe they're just a bitter old fuck. Who, again, like I say, they pick 11 and 13-year-olds to be their #1 ops because they have nothing else to do with their lives. So they just make it their mission to just fuck with you. Why? Because they just can. You know, you ever wonder how... I like how this guard is pushing through his friends. Like, you ever just wonder, like, how people are just so vindictive and just... Oh, well, I have a little bit of power. Fuck you. Yeah, people do that. People will absolutely do that. And no bigger power dynamic will you ever find in at least so far for me, than teachers that just know they could do whatever the fuck they want, and the school will back them 100%. And you could have a complete parent-teacher conference. You could have all kinds of stuff, and they will just sit there and act like, well, I'm doing what I'm doing because it's fair. And they know damn well it's not fair, but I mean, like, if they're not going to get called out by their bosses, then what the fuck do they care? I mean, like genuinely. Batista? Are you serious? Well, it seems like the teacher has a real vendetta against my child. And then the school's just like, no. And they just let it continue. And then they wonder why shit gets to a point where people blow up and go insane. It's like, well, no shit, stupid. You let it get to this point. The fuck? Like I just ran down the side of that wall. Excuse me. What in the fuck are you talking about? It's blocked? Oh. Okay. You literally can't get to him. I suck at spelling. I was okay with other stuff like that. Wait, can we get into it? No. We can't. Oh. This is kind of unfortunate. He's right there, and this is a rank 2, and we're not going to be able to get in. Would you believe this shit? I am not getting this. Holy shit. Okay, well, we're not doing this. Come on, come on. Fucking horse? Whoa. Hello? Hello, horse, jump. Are you... Horse? Oh my god. This whole area is just a big red box of fuck you. Okay, well, I'm ignoring that. How are they already prepared? Wow, you really can't do shit over here. Okay. Let's do the mission. It's probably to remove them. Right, isn't this the... Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what it is. It's to remove him. Because that's only a difficulty 2. That's actually the... Bro. Thank you. That's probably the easiest one we've seen so far. Besides the tutorial one. Can you stand? Thank you.
Ezio Auditore!
Oh, yeah!
Come in! I'll kill you if you don't.
Bartolomeo.
Yeah! Where's Bianca?
Wait here. You have to meet my wife. Fantasilea! Fantasilea! Where is she?
Did you check behind the table?
Very funny. It's an actual woman this time.
Here she is.
Lieta di conoscervi.
Charmed. Truly.
Now, we talk about war.
How goes the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
Machiavelli seemed to think things were more difficult.
You know Machiavelli.
Abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto!
Scusatemi. Throw me Bianca.
Alright, anyway.
Ezio, let me get straight to the point. The fight is not going well. We've been attacked on both sides. Borgia on one, French on the other. But know this. The Borgia position is weak. If you can defeat them, we can concentrate our forces on the French front.
I think I know a way to help. Thank you for disclosing this to me, Madonna Dalviano.
It is the least a wife can do to help her husband.
Oh, he found a good one. Between a rock and a hard place, kill only the Borgia captain. Does his mouth change a lot? Doesn't really seem like it. Alright. Well, that was easy. What in the fuck? That's it. Now we just burn it. Are you serious? That was stupidly easy. Why did he walk up to this dude's front door? What if there were archers? Or crossbowmen or something? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, now we just have to kill no one else. I can assure you this is going to go just as well as you think it will. Okay, fast walk. Not run. Fast walk. Never mind, it's literally 4 dudes. This is the definition of a tutorial mission. There's 4 guys guarding an enemy base. Could you imagine if Metal Gear was this easy? Okay, well, this will take a minute. Yeah, remember the part where I said I like the faster climbing of the later games? Yeah, I kind of do. That's the one thing from Prince of Persia I wish that they did really inherit. Like, they inherited the platforming and the parkour, but it is not fast. If you play Prince of Persia, the platforming is very quick. very speedy. That's actually one of the things that's very addictive about it. It's a lot of fast-paced movement and shit. Okay. And what's not to love with a game that has that? Okay. I got a free flag. Okay. So at the fair, I have this 4-H leader, and there was an event with a guy with paper mache cow. So guys were fucking with her, trying to tell her stop by him, and the guy gut punch a paper mache cow. I'm confused by this whole story. Like at a fair, they had a paper mache cow, and dudes were just messing with it. Isn't that great? Can we repair this? Fuck! Alright, we need a bank.
Are you proud to wear those colors?
Yes. Alright, well there's a fast travel here, which I guess kind of counts.
Ezio, we sent those luridi codardi running for the hills.
Yes, we did.
Now that the Pope's dogs have fled, I will be able to draw more men to the fight. But first I want to reinforce our barracks.
Who will take care of this?
I'm no good with these things. You are the educated one. You approve
find
of
the
that.
architect.
Va bene. But in return, I need to know Cesare and Rodrigo's every move. Can your men keep track of them for me?
Of course.
Alright, the usual. No, not call horse. Thank you. Yeah, now this is a compound. Look at this.
That will do quite well, yes?
Alright, till next time.
Isn't she a thing of beauty?
Very impressive.
More men join us every day. It has become very competitive, which is just the way I like it. As you can see, this board shows the ranks of our top warriors. Prove your skills, and you will move up the list.
Shouldn't I already be at the top?
Jan's fighting downstairs.
If you're looking to show off, we also have fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got money on this match.
Ah, I love a good wager match.
Where is Bartolomeo?
At the fight downstairs.
He has such an aggressive view of the world. However, strategy is equally important. Take these carrier pigeons, for example. Each one sent from Machiavelli bears the name of an important Templar in Roma. Eliminate them, and you will have more of an impact than a battle ever could.
Thank you, Madonna. Can you ask Bartolomeo to come see me at Isola Tiberina with a report about Cesare and Rodrigo's whereabouts?
He will be there.
Alright, very nice. We've done all 3. So basically that also gives us assassination contracts. I think now I have enough money to go repair this, so let's go do that. Probably have money in the bank as well. I guess what we do is we could just run around, buy a couple things. Nothing major. At some point we're going to start buying paintings and renovating as well, like renovating like large parts of the map. Right? What? Did it just go up in value? I swear it was not 1,000 just a few seconds ago. Okay, I think I'm still short. It's 1,070. Maybe everything goes up relative. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Maybe everything goes up relative to everything else. That also is possible. So like the more you buy, the more everything else gets expensive. What? You can't steal from them. That's weird. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's see if they respawn. Yeah, they have nothing. What? At this point, I could just kill these guards. And I'd probably... Oh, here we go. Hold on. Alright, we have just enough now. God damn it! Alright, fight him. Oh! I poked him.
What are you doing? Oh, let me go.
I love that it just becomes instant kills. Very nice. No. Thank you. Alright. Let's go to a bank. I guess the Thieves Guild is the best place to pop out. Because that just... everything is just right around it. Either the Thieves Guild or that one spot really up north. Alright, let's go to Thieves Guild. Seriously, I'm going to go as long as I can without upgrading. Some school made it. I'm laughing fit to die. And then the cow's eyes bugged out when it got hit, and she got mad at me and told my mom it was my fault for not stopping them. Yeah, just stand up to a gang. That's gonna go real well. I'm sure that's like the most anime thing I think I've ever heard in my life. Oh, I miss this game. It's so underrated. I miss everything about this era. The good and the bad. I miss it so much because things were just simpler. You didn't have to worry about all kinds of weird, stupid shit back then. I think the biggest thing around this era was like on-disc DLC. That might have been like the one thing that was like, ah, shit. Like what, you know, oh, they're trying to rip you off. They sell you a disc and then they sell parts and bits and pieces of the game afterwards. I think that was like the #1 thing that people were concerned. That might have been the year after this game came out. It was like an unheard of thing to buy a game and then you didn't have access to everything in the game either by unlocking or whatever. Yeah, I've been an AC fan forever. Yeah, me too. Well, more like since 2012, but yeah, you know, close enough. Close enough. I can't climb. Thank you. Alright. Let's go buy some shops. We probably could get like another 3 or 4 shops. Is it Tiber Island? Yeah. Actually, let's pop out here. There's just a couple shops up there. I think it's just a little better. My grandpa got me into AC. Damn, that's like crazy good lore for someone. Lore's not the right word, but like whenever someone tells me like, oh, I play games with my family. Oh, my family and my dad got me into this. My mom got me into this. My grandpa got me into that's such a crazy. Like I never had that. I guess I'm kind of jealous of that a bit because no one in my family played games besides my cousin, and he did not play it as much any game as much as I did. Like he was not a super huge gamer. That's such a cool like just bit of like backstory, I guess. Oh, relax. Relax. How nice that must be. Yo, is he just riding behind me? Oh, forget it. Once they climb on that stuff, I'm not even chasing them. It's just not worth the time. Okay. That's good. I mean, it's one hell of a series to be into, as much as people shit on it. Like, I don't think you could say, like, an AC game was not really worth your money, besides maybe, like... I like Rogue. I feel like Rogue was a little bit more tolerable maybe a decade ago, I guess, for the price. I don't know. Like, I feel like I know I'm going to get my $60. The question is, like, how annoyed am I going to be with various aspects of the game? I think that's, like, the bigger question to ask. Where was hands on my favorite, like, everything about it was so smooth and pretty. Yeah, I like how this looks at the... How much is this? 28,000! Yeah, what did I tell you? We're not getting any of that stuff. Not now. I remember playing 4 and just being completely blown away by how nice and neat 4 was. I had a real fun time with 4. When originally I was like, I don't even know if I want to play this. I was like, I don't even know if I want to play this game. Like, I didn't like 3. I thought 3 was mid. I was like, what? Or I thought 3 was pretty bad, actually. I was like, well, whatever. It's only $60. If nothing else, I get a playthrough out of it. And then, lo and behold, I ended up loving it. It was great. Revelations. I played it. I played this game before. This is like a redo playthrough that I'm doing. I'm doing all this to lead up to Shadows so I could be disappointed by Shadows even harder. I think that's like my big treat to myself. Is like, I want to play OG Assassin's Creed games, one, because those playthroughs are so old. And then turn around and be like, alright, well, it's time to play Shadows. So, the big question is if I could beat Brotherhood fast enough to play Assassin's Creed 1 and then Revelations. I genuinely think Revelations will only take me like 5 streams. But like, I'm wondering if I could actually get away with playing Assassin's Creed 1 before Shadows comes out. Just so I could be fucking angry the whole time. Like, I'm genuinely wondering how much I could get away with. Because, like, for anyone who's wondering, the beggars in this game, like the old women who are like, oh, could you give me money? They don't grab you physically and push you physically in this game. They just get in the way of your fast walk. In Assassin's Creed 1, they literally body block you. They literally body block you. They give away your position. And I believe they even try to grab or push you to get your attention. While, of course, begging you for money at the same time. It's such a unique game. There's a reason why they don't even port it to anything anymore. I don't even know how you would play Assassin's Creed 1. You have to go buy a 360 or buy a PS3 and then or buy it on Steam if you could get that version to run. But I've had really bad luck with playing like certain games on Steam, so I don't even know if it would work. I'm gonna assume it does, but yeah, I don't know. I miss old AC. You hated Mirage? I love Mirage. I love the new games. I very much like the new games. I will say that. I like the whole Layla trilogy. The only thing about Mirage is it was just short. You know, like Mirage I beat in what, 3 days, I think it was? I literally sat down and I played Mirage for 3 days straight. It was like, it came out I think on a Friday, and I played all day Saturday, and then by, I think it was midday Sunday, I'd beaten it. I was like, it wasn't bad. But it's like Revelations. It's like Liberation. You could tell it was meant to be a shorter, sweet game. It's alright. It made no sense to me. I don't know. I really like the modern day story. I personally like that. Can I unclick that, please? Thank you. Alright, I think we have all this. I like the Layla story. I like how they, at least at the start, like, tied it in with the movie. That was, like, kind of cool as someone who saw the movie ages ago. Good times. I love the Layla trilogy. I could kind of get the Mirage thing, though. Like, it's basically... Because Valhalla actually, without spoiling it too heavily, Valhalla actually has, like, one of the most intricate stories in the series. But you have to, like, know a lot about the series. So, like, you have to know a lot of the lore for the series. If you don't know a lot of the lore of the series, Valhalla is not as impactful. Whereas the more... It's like the same thing with the movie. The more you know about the movie... And the more you know about the series, the more the movie makes sense. But unfortunately, that kind of means that you just have to know about the movie. Like, you have to already be kind of into it. So, like, I could see how that's, like, kind of a mismatch. If you're just a Joe Blow who wants to see a movie, like, you can't even be, like, a casual fan. You have to be, like, a huge, huge fan to really get a lot out of it. And even then, the references are kind of menial, and they canceled the sequel, which is... I hate that they canceled it. I was really looking forward to that. But, you know, like, I just hope Ubisoft figures this shit out. Like, I really do. Like, I don't even want them to suffer. I don't want them to go out of business or be fucking acquired by some random company you know is going to ruin everything. I just wish that they would just stop. Just make good games again. But I like Mirage. I had a good time. It's like when I played Odyssey, I played it for like 2 weeks straight. That was genuinely one of my favorite video game experiences. I literally sat down and I played it for like every day for like 8 hours. It was like a full-time job. I played Odyssey. And that's why it's one of my favorite playthroughs to this day. So everyone always asks, what's my favorite playthrough I've ever done? Odyssey's got to be up there. I mean, there's dozens, right? Like, there's no way I could just simply say one game over another. But it's got to, Odyssey has to be up top there somewhere. Because that was just truly a blast from start to finish. The kind of blast, you almost are a little teary-eyed. You're like, damn, it's over. Now I have to go back to life, man. Yeah, Valhalla's got good story. It just has really bad gameplay. Or I shouldn't say bad. It's not even hard. It's just bland. The only thing that's like a upgrade is the quick time event execute on big dudes. That's like the only thing that's like an actual W compared to Odyssey. I liked everything else about Odyssey, besides the fact that you can't execute big guys in Odyssey. Which is also an Origins problem. Kind of wish they would patch that, but whatever. What? I bumped into nothing. What was that? Yeah, I loved Odyssey, but I have mixed feelings on the DLCs. I feel like Legacy of the First Blade should have added a new area, should have added Persia. I think that would have been a little bit nicer if they added like a Persian area that you could do stuff in, as opposed to just reusing older areas. And what was the other one? I didn't really like the first two Fates of Atlantis. I'll be honest. I wasn't like a huge fan of them. I think the last one was really good, though. First two were just kind of like, eh. It's so weird, the Layla DLCs, because all of them are weird in such unique ways. So, like, when you talk about Origins as DLCs, I loved the Hidden Ones. The Hidden Ones might be my favorite DLC out of any game. Out of any Assassin's Creed. AC Movie, why was the apple silver? I have no idea. Probably, it could be a goof. Could be another piece of Eden. I have no idea. I'd have to look back on it. It could just be they made a silver apple. I don't know. My favorite was Atlantis Part 1. My favorite was 3. 3, and I think that second episode of The Curse of the First Blade was really good. I like that. But Origins, I love the Hidden Ones. That was another one that I sat down, it came out, I played it for a full day. And then I beat it in one day. That was a huge blast for me, was playing Hidden Ones. Curse of the Pharaohs is kind of weird, because Curse of the Pharaohs is like half of, like, there's no voice acting. It's like, it's very bare bones. It's very minimal. So, I don't know. There's a lot I wish that was happening. But, if you're interested, Oberlin, I have, on my channel, played basically almost every Assassin's Creed besides the Chronicles. And, what was the other one I didn't play? Freedom Cry? So, if you're interested, that's all on this channel on YouTube. I played it many, many years ago. Or some of them as recent as last year. So, if you're interested, you could feel free to check that out. Feel free to check out anything else. What am I doing right now? Oh, no, we're done. I'm out of money. Alright, let me... Actually, no, I lied. Let me hop in and we'll do the mission. Plug. Hey, is it bad if I plug my own channel on my own stream? Alright, let's hop in. I mean, think about it. In one stream, we have pretty much gotten 30% of Rome to be renovated. We haven't even gotten to the expensive stuff, which will probably take most of the game for us to get to anyway. So, no worries. We'll buy out all the stores. We'll probably get an income of like 10 grand or something. And then 10 grand will eventually give us enough in like an hour to buy out certain big buildings. Why not?
Machiavelli, we must talk.
Yes, I secured something of great worth from one of my contacts. We now have the names of several Templar agents Cesare has recruited to terrorize Roma.
How do I find them?
I can give you a general location. I suggest looking for signs of distress nearby. Perhaps you will uncover citizens who can point you in the right direction. My contact will continue searching for more names.
This information came from a city guard.
Yes. How did you know?
Lucky guess. Grazie.
Claudia, Bartolomeo, and La Volpe are waiting for you inside. I can't imagine how you did it.
I'm an expert.
Virtù, Machiavelli.
Virtù.
I know how to unite people.
That bastardo Cesare is in the Castel Sant'Angelo with the Pope.
My spies tell me that the apple has been secreted to someone for a study. I am working on determining his identity.
Caterina will be moved to the prison within the Castello next week.
Bene. So the Castello it is. Roma will heal quickly with Cesare and Rodrigo gone.
Only if the opportunity to assassinate them arises will I take it.
Do not repeat your mistake in the vault. You must.
I mean, yeah, that was a huge
That was
one.
Machiavelli, Ezio. We should not wait.
Bartolomeo is right.
They must pay for Mario's death.
Do not worry. They will die. You have my word.
Literally lets Rodrigo walk away. I don't want to actually kill you. That's work. It won't bring anything back. Like, what? No. That's awful. Good thing the rest of the story is good. Otherwise, that would literally be The Last of Us 2 touch. Like, that's quite literally The Last of Us 2 touch. Door? Door? Oh my god, is my game glitched again? Am I missing something here? Oh, I am. Okay. I was scared for a second. Okay. Talk to this dude.
Sir Ezio, I represent the combined resources of Bartolomeo
I was scared for a second.
Claudio Auditore, and La Volpe. Through my associates spread across the city, you can channel your florins to any part of the underground you desire. You may have seen notices posted around Roma which allow you to purchase buildings. Income from your new tenants will be deposited with bookkeepers, as well as additional profit from renovations. Bookkeepers can be found throughout the city.
Molto bene.
Very nice. Collective intelligence. Oh, that's the end of the sequence? That's actually really funny. Yeah, these sequences are real short. It's actually shorter in Revelations, I think. Revelations is really short compared to this. At least here we got to run around a bunch. Den of Thieves. Okay. Do we even have money to get? Very nice. I love to see it. Fat stacks in my account. Alright. Let's go buy all these shops. And then I think I might stop there. As usual, since I am feeling better now, as usual, what I will say is tomorrow we will continue this. Next week, Fallout 0 florins in the bank vault. Yeah, because I already took it out. Oh, shit. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Fuck. I'm just going to shoot this fucking guy. What? I'm going to shoot him. 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 What? No! I don't even think I could loot him now. Oops. I think I fucked up. I don't even think you could loot someone if they fall in water. God damn it. Dude, are you serious? Yeah, the bodies disappear. Oops. Whoopsie. Hi. I hate that. Very annoying. Very annoying, very frustrating. There's so many more ways they just kind of escape you in this game. I kind of remember not really even chasing them half the time.
little kneeling shelves in the corners of these masterpieces. From the great maestro...
Discount increased. Okay. Where's the tailor? There you go. Okay. And then we'll hop across. We'll get the ironworks because I need that. I need to buy more bullets. I basically haven't spent almost any money on armor or upgrades, so it's working out. Can't complain. It's probably one of the few games you could get away with almost never upgrading your own personal armor. You could just kind of chill. Most of these early sequences are easy. And then if I remember correctly, like there is a spike at some point, probably like sequence 8 or something. But for right now, like, I'm not gonna sweat it. Just keep upgrading. Alright, but I will buy the bullets because I will absolutely need them. This dude is twitching. Are they supposed to do that? That's really weird. Alright. Small weapons. How much is a crossbow? 12,000. Okay. Very funny. I'm gonna buy 5 bullets. We're gonna ration this super heavily. Oh my god. Thank you. No. Okay, thank you, game. Okay. Very nice, and now we're incognito. Alright, let's see if we probably have one more shop that we could upgrade. Let's do that. And then I think we'll call it. Damn, make a guy sink like that? What'd you shoot him with? I shot him with pure lead. Pure lead. And then he just floats away. No, what it really is that's how they get rid of bodies that fall in the water. They don't actually, like, give an animation. Like, normally they would float. You know, like how some games are like, oh, the body was lost. That's actually something that happens in this series. There's a couple missions later on in, like, future games where if you kill someone and hide the body that you need to loot, you can no longer get it out of the haystack, so you just lose the loot, basically, for good. And you actually... I failed a mission like that at some... Like, how am I supposed to catch this fucking guy? Hello? Whatever, fuck this guy. Now let me loot him. Can you not loot the pickpocket if you kill him? Oh my god, forget it. So you basically can't kill them. What? Where does the pouch go? It doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, like, so bodies get lost when they get put into hay bales. Like, they literally disappear from the game. So if you put a body in a hay bale, it just disappears. They have ways of making, like, bodies disappear. I saw loot me. No, it was not there. It was only pick up body. Alright, do I have enough? Nah, not right now. Okay, so, with that done, I mean, we have 64% of the Central District, only 4% of the Campagna, and then 27% of the Antique. So that's where we're going to stop for today. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to continue, probably another 2 or so hours, give or take. Just depends, again, how I'm feeling, which is probably going to be good, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. And we'll continue just trying to level up, upgrade things, all that good stuff. So I want to thank Viv, thank Oberlin, thanks Drakion, thanks Casey, thanks Grand Soren, thanks Ash was here at some point. Really do appreciate it, everyone. Tomorrow we'll continue. I'll let you know the time. And, oh, when I was picking him up, it had loot showing? Okay, well, I definitely missed that. That's actually really unfortunate. Oh, well. It is what it is. It's not a huge deal. Alright. Thank you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Alright? Have a good evening and enjoy.